So can you kind of just walk me through the night that you found out that Sonya passed away?
Well, actually, I was supposed to go pick her up that night, and she didn't call me back, so I just figured that she probably went to sleep or she went to her mom's house. And then I get a phone call in the middle of the night saying that something happened to her. So I actually get up and go over to her address and see all the police outside. And of course, they fed me wrong information. And then when I finally found out what happened, I came home, let Summer know, and we just been trying to take it step by step.
And how did it feel to not only have to experience that yourself, but have to go home and tell your daughter what happened?
I had to find the words that I can use to tell her, because you can't just tell that to somebody just any type of way. So the man above blessed me with the right words to tell Summer so she can handle it, because I know this is a man, can't even describe it. But I was able to tell her, and I just told her her mom was in heaven, and she looked at me kind of like, Dad, what are you talking about? So I broke it down to her, and just from there, it's been like everything been in slow motion.
My next question to you is, since that night versus now that we're here a year later, how have you guys been coping with that? How have you been coping? How have you been helping your daughter?
You know what, I guess since I've been doing this already her whole life, and I have other daughters, I've just been, making sure she get her education. Kids be kids, she's a teenager. You got to keep them on the right path. Keep her with some good energy. And I always remind her that when you get older, because her time is going to come, what you're going to do with your life. You can go left, you can go right, but you got to make the right decisions. So, like for her and my other daughters, I just tell them, you got two roads. You got a good road, you have a bad road. Which one are you going to choose? Just because something happened to somebody else, that means you can't let it stop you. Let it push you, for a better change for yourself.
Got it. And just to go off that question, what are some ways that you guys are possibly keeping her memory alive, especially with this making even local news and even on a national level?
It's funny you asked me that, because we don't have no pictures of Sonya up in the house because Summer is not comfortable. Not because it's her mom, because it feels like somebody watching her. So we don't keep no pictures up in the house, but we keep them out posting around the house. And maybe one day that when she get comfortable, we'll bring them in the house or even in her room. But I had planned on doing something for her, but I got to wait till Summer comfortable. So I don't want her to feel like something's over her shoulder.
Got it. And is there anything else that you would like to add?
You take your loved ones, you hug them, you tell them you love them, you keep them close, you teach them everything that you can. They're gonna learn good and bad. The bad they learn, they just know not to use it, and the good, you tell them to use it and make the best of it.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch more videos from News Channel 20.